Wow. Yeah.
This is a perfect place to do it and enjoy the cliff jumping experience.
Dubrovnik ice cream. You can get a nice little wafer that says Dubrovnik on it as well.
I'm baking.
It's really hot.
I just want to go and get in the sea, but I want to go and have a ride around Split because it's supposed to be really pretty, but I just want to go and get in there.
Whoa, it's proper hot. Gotta move slow and in the shade. And you can't see my face very much because it's so hot. Got my shades on. So this place is Diocletian, was it? Diocletian Palace.
Probably the complete wrong pronunciation.
Yeah, that's how it's spelt phonetically. And as per usual, we've got scaffolding up.
Sorry about life, mate.
Yeah, we're thinking of starting a vlog on YouTube that's the scaffolding of the world. Because everywhere we go, there's scaffolding. But they're doing a pretty good job. Let me show you some scaffolding. Look at that scaffolding. That's some quality scaffolding. Never mind all these cornices. We don't want to see that. I want to see the scaffolding just there. Look at that netting. It's amazing. I think this is Roman stuff, isn't it?
I think so.
We're good at travel vlog type stuff, aren't we?
Most people do.
This is like Roman stuff, innit?
Yeah, in it.
This place is a maze of little streets, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know you've got the whole Game of Thrones thing, Game of Thrones vibe going on, but you can see when you look up, it's got that Game of Thrones vibe to everything.
I love farmers' markets. I think they're so cool. Alan's on the search for stickers. We're collecting stickers for Jules. I think he's found one. Yay! Yay!
Small things, please, small minds.
Did you get one then?
Huh?
Did you get one? Well done, Alan.
Literally sat on the floor in the harbour.
Because all the chairs are in the sunshine.
Yeah, full sun and it's way too hot.
As lovely as that would be, it's just too hot.
Come on then, what we're eating the ice cream, Kaz? Ice cream watch. What we're eating it? I've got the Lotus, which I think is essentially Biscoff.
I've never had pistachio ice cream. I've always wanted it, but because it's green, it always puts me off a little bit. But I thought I'd try it. And it's actually really, really nice. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 as well.
Yours nice. Would you like to try mine?
Split ice cream, 9 out of 10. No, we'll split both of them.
Oh, that's why I've never tried it. So it's actually really nice.
What do you reckon Split?
I thought Split was really, really pretty. As a nice town to explore.
It's a very small centre, isn't it?
I thought it was really pretty. I mean, we only did the Old Town, and we only wanted to do the Old Town.
I don't think there's loads else to do.
We didn't want to go into the modern town. We didn't want to go into shopping malls and stuff like that. We just wanted to see the Old
spending
Town.
no money.
And the castle. Stop going on about blooming money all the time.
We're spending no money.
Anyway, Split.
Really nice.
Really pretty.
The centre's really nice. There's just enough coffee shops without it being too touristy.
Ice cream's nice.
The ice cream's nice. Give that 9 out of 10. The shops that sell stuff, it feels local.
Very unique.
Yeah, it feels local. You get all your Croatia stuff. We've got sticking with the van and all that, but it feels local, which I like, because I like supporting local people when you come to places.
People were really, really friendly.
People were friendly. People in the shops were friendly. It wasn't pushy, or people weren't trying to hawky stuff all the time. And the palace in the middle was really nice.
Yeah, it was really
The
good.
streets are really pretty. So, and the weather was nice today.
Yeah.
So,
I think only one thing that probably spoils it is that it's becoming very, very touristy, and there was a hell of a lot of people.
there was a lot of people there.
And
But
I think if you want to get some really, really good photos,
Yeah.
you probably need to go at like 7 in the morning
That's a
before
good
people
tip, yeah.
start arriving, if you want to get a lot of the really nice
Yeah.
photos with nobody else in them.
yeah, if you're taking pictures of your partner or whatever and all that, then just go really early.
Because it was really hard to do that, wasn't it? Get a lot of photos of either of us without loads of
Yeah.
people being in. So we didn't get that many photos, but we did of the architecture, but there was always a lot of people in it. So yeah, definitely go early.
And there's
for
a
more
fair
photos.
bit of Game of Thrones stuff there. We read some stuff about all the Game of Thrones locations. We saw the Red Keep, didn't we? And we didn't even know that that's what it was, but when you walked in, you thought, yeah, this is the
Yeah,
Red
you
Keep.
can tell, yeah.
Out of 10.
If you're in Croatia, you've definitely got to go to Split.
Out of 10.
Oh, that's hard. So I would say that with having done Split, I would say Split is an 8. It's definitely worth
Split's
a
an 8.
visit.
Ooh, okay.
Definitely worth
I'll
a
go
visit.
7.5. So now we need to see what Dubrovnik's like. Let's go to Dubrovnik.
See you in Dubrovnik.
If you do head down to Dubrovnik, try and stick to the coast road. It's really pretty. The scenery changes loads, doesn't it? Really pretty. It reminds me of sort of driving around in south of France, Monaco and Nice area and all like that when you're looking over on the coastline. It's very, very pretty.
The next day.
Good morning. We're in a rush because we're trying to catch a bus into Dubrovnik and we're late. Get to the bus stop. £2.50 into Dubrovnik, and the guy says we can leave our van at the campsite for the day, which is really nice of him. So, second part of this, let's see how Dubrovnik matches up to Split. What do you reckon?
I reckon we're always rushing around.
We are. Let's go see what Dubrovnik's like.
So Alan thinks that that one was the Red Keep over there that they used in Game of Thrones, and this is clearly what they used in terms of filming a lot of the scenes and a lot of the set stuff. You can definitely see it when you stand up here and look down on it. I love it with the terracotta coloured roofs. They just make it look so old. But this is Dubrovnik Old Town, so let's go down there and let's go explore.
There's a lot of people on the city walls already.
It's not even 9 o'clock.
It's not even 9 o'clock. So a lot of this was destroyed when Yugoslavia split up and Dubrovnik was under siege. You wouldn't really know that it has been restored. They've done a really good job. So this gargoyle thing here, just opposite the fountain on the main street, the legend has it that if you can stand on there and take your shirt off, then they reckon you'll find true love. Kaz is going to give it a go. I don't even think she'll be able to balance on there, never mind take her shirt off.
Can you give me an hour?
No, you've got to do it on your own. Go on then, Kaz. Give it a go. No, you've got to go against the wall. Go on, Kaz. Go on. You can't even get one off the ground.
You try. That's really
Not my
hard.
dodgy foot today. Yeah, that's it. That's what you got to do. Try that. You got to do it quick. Oh, you gotta get your shirt off. You gotta get your shirt off at the same
Yeah,
time.
that's not happening. That's actually quite slippery on there.
Yeah. No true love for you.
Oh, never mind. So this building here is the oldest church that's said to be in the town. Apparently it withstood quite a major earthquake quite a while ago and hasn't needed to be restored, which is why it looks so oldie worldy compared to maybe some of the other walls that have obviously been pointed up and restored a little bit, but that has had no restoration to it.
This is the main street, I think. I think it's called Straden or something like that. I think. And there, if you stand up on the walls, you get a really good shot of it. A lot of people get this picture.
Well, we fit right in this place.
I think it's called Loser Square. Good joke, guys.
A banana bread. Do you guys need 2 spoons or please?
Yes. Thank you.
There you go, enjoy. Yes,
Thank you.
so much.
Look at that.
Bloody hell, I'm chicken it all. Not your spoon.
Let me have your spoon.
No. Get off my spoon.
Look, put it in your mouth. I'm trying to be romantic.
Not a big fan of overnight oats, but these are really nice. I've never seen a cafe or a coffee shop selling overnight oats. They probably do, but I've never noticed it before. But these are really nice. What do you get?
Loads.
Banana bread overnight oats, blueberry muffin, or peanut butter jelly overnight oats. And these taste amazing. So come and check this out. Refresh Juice Bar in Dubrovnik Old Town. So this statue in the middle here, which is actually a scaffold in a minute, this knight here, the column, this is called Orlando's column. It's built in 1418, and it's a bit of a weird story with this. This knight here, his forearm is 51.2 centimetres long, and this became the basic measurement of which everything else in the city was done. And it was called, I think the measurement's called the L or something like that. So, men, if you want to, you know, the connection between the length of your forearm and other things, it's called the L. 51.2 centimetres, that's pretty long for anything.
Oh, it's really nice.
Oh, that orange peel's nice.
I love things like this, these kind of like little markers. They're so unique.
That's a souvenir side.
That'll be.
Our son and his girlfriend are now going to be eating orange peels. So these archways behind me, the city used to be known for being master craftsmen shipbuilders. And what they used to do was build the ships in there, block them up, and then when the ships were built, they would take the blocks down and let the ships out. And the reason for that was they didn't want anybody knowing what their secrets were and how they were doing it, because they were so good at it. Pretty cool. Now it's a fish restaurant. So all the way around the old town is these city walls. And the only way you can actually get onto the city walls, I think, is right next to the power gate. It's €35 each, which, that's pricey. The way we looked at it was, that's €70. That's if we need to go on a campsite for a few nights, that's a lot of campsites. But it's still fairly good value for money, I suppose. €70, and you get to go all the way around. And you do get some epic views, to be fair. It's just we're not going to do it because we're too tired.
So these are the steps where Cersei came out of prison and walked down the steps, and everybody congregated here and was shouting shame, shame, shame. And this is where it was filmed, for those of you that love Game of Thrones.
This is the one where she was naked, isn't it?
Yeah, where she was naked at the top and she walked down.
So they wouldn't let her film, apparently where she was naked, they wouldn't let her film from the church, so they had to do little bits of other locations around as well, because obviously it was like a holy place and all that sort of stuff. But it's pretty cool when you see it like that, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's stunning.
So we're having some lunch on the Walk of Shame stairs. And there's nothing better in Dubrovnik, Old Town, and any old town, and any place I suppose, than sitting and having some dinner and people watching. Looking what people do, observing them. We're a strange folk.
Found ourselves sat having lunch, and then everybody in this walking tour has just come and sat next to us. Now we're in the middle of a walking tour. Alan's pretending to understand Spanish.
Eso fue en croata, no en inglés. Así que nadie se había dado cuenta, porque HBO es de Estados Unidos, pero es hablar inglés. Nadie habla croata. Nosotros aquí, cuando hemos visto eso la primera vez, no hay que repetir como 5 veces para asegurarme que no me lo estoy inventando.
The order's coming up and down on the basket. On these baskets here, the orders come up and down, and then go back up to the top level. Right. There it goes. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
So the gate's been opened. Let's go see what's in here.
Who lives in a house like this?
Oh wow, look at this. If you come through this gate, I think you can actually get down onto the bar, onto the beach. I think you could do some cliff jumping up here.
I think that's what they do, yeah.
So this might not be everybody's cup of tea, but in this old town of Dubrovnik, but if you want to just cool off in like 30-degree suns, this is a perfect place to do it and enjoy the cliff jumping experience.
We need to get an ice cream.
Oh yes.
Did you find a spa shop then, yeah?
What for an orange lolly or an orange?
Magnum,
a
a
sucker,
cornetto.
Sucker, as my dad used to call them.
Magnum. No, we need to find an ice cream. Dubrovnik ice cream. You can get a nice little wafer that says Dubrovnik on it as well. So this video is about Split versus Dubrovnik, but a better question would be Old Town Split versus Old Town Dubrovnik, because for us that's what the major draw of these two has been, isn't it? Both of these two cities are amazing, but I would say that Dubrovnik is probably nicer. Now it's different when I say nicer. Dubrovnik is more, for us, around the Game of Thrones thing. You get that feel, even if you don't know where all the things are, you get that feel because you watch Game of Thrones that it looks a lot like it's from the series, and there's a lot more places to eat in there. And I would say it's a little bit nicer, but Split is smaller.
I was just going to say that I think the reason why it's better than Split, in a different way, is because Split is smaller, so the streets are smaller, and because it's so busy, it feels a lot more cramped, whereas Dubrovnik is a lot bigger and a lot more open.
But it's a lot more touristy.
It's a lot more touristy, and I would say it's a hell of a lot more busier than Split, but because it's bigger and the spaces are bigger, it doesn't feel as cramped.
No. I would say if you've been to Venice before, it feels a little bit like Venice, Dubrovnik, isn't it? In that there's a lot of guided tours, but it's not in a way that it's in your face. It's nice. It's really nice.
It's a beautiful city.
And Dubrovnik has still got that little touch of local in it, with the markets and things like that, and there's still people living here clearly. It's a really pretty place. They're both really pretty places, but I would say for me, Dubrovnik's the one. Dubrovnik is just that little bit nicer, but they're not that far away that you can't do both. So I think that's our recommendation.
And do both.
Do Split, then come to Dubrovnik. I think you'll love them.